members. We're going to read the comment and we're going to talk about what this comment is about. This person says, those TikToks are so brutal and just show, I think they meant show just how far apart we are. He's talking about these TikToks, these videos that are coming out of this account. There's a podcast, I believe it's called Uncomfortable Conversations. It's a man and his sister, an adult man and his adult sister, doing like Skype or video conversations with their MAGA parents, their far right-wing MAGA parents. And they talk about everything from foreign policy to economics to abortion, to the Board of Education, to immigration, you name it. And they really offer a view inside. I enjoy content that comes from people who offer you a glimpse inside, right? There's a gentleman who I follow out on the West Coast, Dan Salinger. Him and his wife take care of Dan's aging father, along with their Dan's brother. And their father has short-term memory loss. Every morning he wakes up, he doesn't understand why he's in his son's house, doesn't remember selling his own house, looks for his checkbook all the time. I'm sure you guys have seen the content, right? It gives you a look inside, right? It gives you a peek into somebody's real life and what's going on. And it's one of the reasons why I enjoy so much of the homesteading content that I follow. It gives you a look inside of what they go through and what they deal with every day and what life is like. And these two individuals that are doing these TikToks with their parents are giving you a glimpse of what I think more people than we know in this country are going through when it comes to maybe not their parents, but some loved one that they have. A lot of times parents, sometimes it's aunts, sometimes it's uncles, sometimes it's grandparents, sisters, brothers, whatever the case may be. There are people that are going through this, and they're seeing their family member live with this disconnect from reality. That's painful to watch. It's painful to watch. It is painful to watch a family member go through something like Alzheimer's or dementia or something of that nature that robs them of who they are and turns them into something that they're not, right? And it's painful to watch that. It's one of the reasons why Dan Salinger and his wife's their content hits home with so many people, because so many people have dealt with it. So many people have seen that side of it. This is very similar in that, right? It is painful to watch a family member, a parent, an aunt, a grandmother, whomever, a sibling, be robbed of who they were by the absolute cultism that exists within MAGA. And it's sort of like watching somebody develop dementia or Alzheimer's. You're watching somebody's mind be taken from them and controlled in another manner. You're watching somebody say and do things that you would never guess them to say and do. This man and his sister, the Uncomfortable Conversation sibling duo, they are doing crucial work, in my opinion, in showing the world exactly what it is like in having conversations with, because listen, if you were to have the conversations that these two people have with their parents, if you were to have those conversations with some stranger at the bar, I'm sure it would get out of control. And I'm not saying that it doesn't ever get like fucking heated with these two and their parents. They're showing us the non-heated stuff, obviously, but to watch your family members just be sucked in by a cult, and you're trying to help, right? You're trying to show them the reality, and they just won't see it. They just won't hear it. It's insane. Now, luckily, we don't have a lot of those people in our family. They're few and far between. And even the far conservatives are not even necessarily hardcore Trumpers. Those are even fewer and far between. It's just not really an issue within our families at the moment. Having said that, to the people who are going through it, it shows much more than just how far apart we are. It shows how powerful the brainwashing is. And that's what it is. It's brainwashing. It shows how powerful the brainwashing within MAGA is. It is not a political movement. It is a cult. It is a far right wing, fascist political cult. And these two people's parents have bought in lock, stock, and barrel.